Okay. All right. Hopefully we are live here. Um, Screensaver is on. Everything. Mic is all good. Just checking everything is working here because yeah, if you know anything about my mic, then yeah, the microphone, yeah, the potato setup is real. The potato setup is real. So yeah, we're going to be starting right here. I think it's pretty safe to turn that off, and we are here. Just let me know, guys, if everything is okay, the audio and everything is good, and then we can certainly get underway here. Um, all right. So let me just start off my intro, and then we can straight get into it. All right, guys, welcome back to another Bleach Brave Souls video, guys. Today, as you can see here, we are going to be summoning on the banner right here. This is the Zero to Hero account. Corpse says, "What's up here? How is it going, my guy?" By the way, guys, 4 people over here, please make sure to leave a like on the stream, by the way. It really does help the channel grow, and I really do appreciate it. Again, if you do hear a bit of wind or a bit of breeze, please, I'm sorry about that. I am outside. I'm recording this on my lunch break, so I do apologize for that. But again, guys, we're going to be summoning on this banner over here. Nothing too crazy, but also I'll be giving you guys 2 videos in one. I'm also going to be going into some detail on the most valuable characters that I believe that everybody needs in Bleach Brave Souls. I actually did record this, but I actually preferred to make it live so that we can discuss, have a discussion. Maybe you guys can chip in and add in a few characters of your own and all that good stuff. So 2 videos for the price of 1. We're gonna be summoning on the banner, and we're gonna be going into some detail on the most valuable characters post 10th anniversary right here. So we're just gonna be doing a free summon here, just waiting for a little bit more people to drop in over here, and then we can certainly get underway. As you can see, guys, up there we got 2,200 orbs, which means we are going to be going 10 steps for these guys right here. 10 steps, and then we are going to be done, and then we're going to be going into further summons over here. So maybe I guess we could wait for maybe about 8 people or something to join, and then we can go ahead. On this ticket, guys, I mean, I think personally I'm gonna pick Aizen, right? Just gonna pick Aizen. Resurrectable unit. He's really he's got some value here and there. So yeah. But yeah, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys, for 600 subscribers. I didn't think it would have happened, but it did. We actually got 600 subscribers. I just want to thank every single one of you guys who clicked that subscribe button. Raven Enderly, hello, my guy. How are you? Thank you very much for the one person who did click the like button down below. I think, guys, we can actually just straight up go ahead into right now. I think we got about 6 people, so I think it's pretty much safe to begin. So again, we are going to be summoning right here, and I actually do want Uryu and I would say Jushiro. Those are the 2 characters that I am aiming to get over here. Because hold up, 5-star over here. Let's see who we do get here. Seriously, missed Soul Society. Okay, this is Bambietta. Okay, as I was saying, we're going to be actually trying to get Uryu and Jushiro, because Brave Battles, we actually have the potential to actually build a really crazy Brave Battles team, right? Okay, we got Ichigo, which is pretty good, obviously. But as I was saying, I am actually going to try and get Uryu, because I actually want to build a really good Brave Battles team consisting of Mila Rose, Uryu, and then we got a Sajin or something like that right there, right? So step 2, we got fairly lucky on the first one over here. No 5-star on this one. Let's see what the chat is saying. I summoned on this banner, says Corpse. 16 steps, got 3 True Shiga Ichigo and 2 Orihime. Yeah, that is definitely not ideal. That is definitely not ideal there. Okay, we actually got Bambietta on the first step, and then we also got True Shikai Ichigo, 2 in 1. Anyverse Edit says, let's go, let's get them in 5 steps. I hope we get them too. I hope we get them too. I reject, says Orihime. Let's see what we do get. My mind is made up. Let's freaking go, guys. Let's check the mic. Let's freaking go. Uryu, third step. Third step, we got Uryu. Leave a like, guys, if you haven't already, guys. I do really appreciate the support. We got Uryu, which is very, very nice. Raven Enderly says he's very happy with his Max Transcended Jushiro. I'm actually really happy that you got Jushiro Max Transcended, because when you actually think about it, a lot of people don't really think Jushiro was a good pick to be the quote-unquote main character. But realistically speaking, like, what else does he do in the Thousand Year Blood War? So I mean, I guess it is relevant to give him a character, right? So yeah, I do think that this is justified. Jagan says, yo, he's actually arrived. How are you, my guy? Hi, bro. I'm late. It's cool, my guy. I'm just happy that you're here. So far, guys, we have got only Uryu on the third step, right? So still fairly not too deep in this banner. And yeah, let's see what we do get over here. Is it anything? I'll handle it, I promise. We got 2 out of 5 true Shikai Ichigo right there, guys. And guys, by the way, if you're just joining in, please make sure to leave a like on the video. And also, I just wanted to say, you're getting 2 videos for the price of 1. Obviously, we're going to be summoning for the units over here. Let me just check my mic again. We are summoning for the units over here. So far, we did get Uryu. But I'm also going to be going over some of the most valuable characters to have in Bleach Brave Souls, right? So characters that will just make your life overall easier in terms of guild quest or limit breaker quest, Senkaimon, all those different game modes over here. Alright guys, guaranteed step. We have Uryu over here. Let's see if we can get lucky over here. Jushiro deserved it, says Corpse, the only 1000 Year Blood War captain who hasn't got except Rose, which is really, really good. That's true. Nothing would please me more to sacrifice. Alright, guys. We got Jushiro. We got... Guys, tell me this. Tell me this. Let me just check my mic real quick. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like on the stream. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Also, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like, right? And also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Jushiro, we got him. As I was saying, guys, if you're just joining in right now, I will say that you're getting 2 videos for the price of 1. We're doing the summons first, and then we're going to be going into detail some of the most valuable characters to have in Bleach Brave Souls. So I would appreciate it if you showed some support. And thank you very much, guys, for 600 subscribers. Elp Upstalled says crazy. Absolutely brutal. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Here we go. Absolutely brutal on my main account because I got nothing. Absolutely nothing on my main account, right? I just got Byakuya and whatchamacall. I got Byakuya and some other person, right? Some other random person, right? Jagan says, bro, I'm jealous of your luck, bro. Zan, how are you, my guy? I got Renji from the ticket and move sourced him to make him 2 out of 5, but I got him again at the very next step. I needed my spirit. Yeah, that is a one lesson to take away. If you're gonna move source a character, make sure to do it after you're done summoning, so that you don't just waste the resource here. Okay, we got a reject over here. Let's see if we can get Renji over here. My mind is made up. 2 out of 5 Uryu right here, guys. 2 out of 5 Uryu. Guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like. Please make sure to leave a like on the stream, guys. I would greatly, greatly appreciate the support. And again, thank you very much for 600 subscribers, guys. I really do appreciate it here. Corpse says, am I going to continue the summons? I guess it's worth it. Yeah, I think I'm just going to go ahead and continue so that I can get more characters over here. But again, honestly, I would be satisfied just to stop here. But again, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna go all the way to step 10, and then we're gonna go ahead and discuss some of the more useful characters in the game. This is definitely a fake out, right? This has to be. There we go. There we freaking go, boys. There we go. All right, guys. Let's see. Renji. They must be seriously unmistakable. Okay, this is the Pambietta, right? Yeah, Pambietta. Really, really cool character. Not really the one that we wanted to see. But, I mean, again, guys, we're pulling 5 stars, so that's pretty good. That's pretty good. So yeah, I'm not exactly upset about that. We got her 2 out of 5 now. 2 out of 5 for Bambietta. I think she does have somewhat meta relevance, right? She's still quite useful, if I'm not mistaken. I don't have her on my main, so I don't really know. Excuse me. I don't really know if she's like really good or not, but you know, we'll see. This is this definitely has to be a. Oh no, it's not. Okay, well that's fine. Well, I was expecting a fake out over there, but it is what it is, right? Corp says I spent all. Oh wait, Nate Higgers. Hey yo, that name though. What are my predictions for part 3? I'm not exactly sure. What my predictions are. I would think that we would get the probably the swimsuit characters, right? The ones that we voted for, I guess. Okay, this is gonna be the Bambietta. For part 3, I do think we're gonna get a seasonal, right? Because part 1 we got premium, part 2 we got a 1,000-year blood war, and then now part 3. If we're getting a part 3, I do think we're gonna be getting a seasonal banner, but I'm not quite sure how likely it is that we're gonna get another swimsuit banner. I don't think we're gonna get another swimsuit banner. But yeah, I mean, we will see. Let me know down below. What are your predictions, guys? What do you think we're getting for part 3? If we are getting a part 3, that is, right? So, Jagan says, no, bro, from... Oh, okay, no, that is it. Corp says, I spent all my free orbs on the OG story character, Shane, and I'm broke. Wow, okay. Well, looks like you're gonna have to start getting into the grind of Guild Quest, Senkaimon, and all those other forms of farming spirit orbs. Guaranteed step. This is step 10. Let's see what we do get here. Nothing will please me more. And we got a 2 out of 5 Jushiro, right? Okay, guys. I don't know. I think we got pretty lucky, honestly. Considering the fact that on my main account I actually got absolutely nothing. I do think we got lucky, right? I do think we got lucky. Because we got 2 out of 5 Uryu, right? Which we did want. I did want Uryu. And we got, whatchamacall, a other few characters like Ichigo and so on, right? If there is a part 3, this is Jagan, guys. Jagan says, if there is a part 3, I don't have any orbs and I can get from maxing characters. I need to grind from stories. That is, yeah, that's gonna be a tough one for some people because we don't have the orbs, right? We don't have the orbs for another part 3. But part 3 would be good. Don't get me wrong. We would love a part 3. But honestly, give us some orbs in terms of events or something of the sort. By the way, guys, I see that there are 14 viewers, guys, and there's only 4 likes. 4 likes, but there's 14 of you guys. I would greatly appreciate it, guys, if you leave a like on the video. I would greatly appreciate it. And thank you very much, guys, for 600 subscribers, by the way. So this is what we're looking like here in terms of what we got. We got 2 Uryus, 2 Jushiros. We got 2 True Bankai, 2 Shikai Ichigos, and 3 Bambiettas. 3 Bambiettas. And yeah, this is all some other characters over here, guys. And yeah, this is basically this is the 0 to hero account right here. So as you can see, we did get a few dupes of the anniversary units over here. We got them over here. So the Rukia, I do have her like I think 3 or 4 out of 5 now. 3 out of 5. So yeah, actually the 0 to hero episode was actually supposed to come out before this, but that video is taking really long to edit. So because it is a bit of a longer one, so I have to like cut out all the some stuff, right? So yeah. Okay, so we're going to be going into some of the most valuable characters. We're going to be going to the album section, and we'll be just overall discussing what we think about the characters, right? So Zan says, please no Bankai Shunsui. He must be end of the year or 11th Annie. I think it should be at the end of the year. At the end of the year at least, right? I want Bikini Yuha. Hey yo, and Aizen, bro. Bikini Yuha, really? Oh, bro, your luck is so good. I'm down at the bottom of jealousy, bro. I don't know. I don't know about that. But okay, guys. Okay, here we go. This is going to be us transitioning from the summons. Now we're going into some of the most valuable characters to have in the game right now, right? So yeah. All right. How bro you got the new premium Ukiura? I got them from the what you call the summons, right? The tickets, uh, the the Brave Soul summons tickets. I got them from there. I got them from there. Again, the video got corrupted, so I couldn't show you guys the footage, and the results of the anniversary are actually in the Zero to Hero account that I haven't uploaded yet, but it is coming, right? So it is a bit of a situation, right? Okay, uh, Almighty in All Tidy. Hey yo, dude! Ukiura is in the tickets, exactly. Okay, so we're just gonna be going over the most valuable characters. I'm just gonna start ahead. You guys can chip in and tell me whether you agree or disagree, and just add in your own characters, just to add in your own opinion to say these characters are really good and whatnot. So we're just gonna obviously start from the top. Uryu. I'm not gonna go too much detail into Uryu, right? Let's just check the mic again. Uryu, really solid character. He's the first character with the Bruiser EX skill, so very good. In terms of Brave Battles characters, he's really good. Yeah, he's got the new skill, the boost skill, where his stats do his attack, focus, and defense do raise by 30% and stuff like that. So overall, guys, I mean, I don't really have to say much about him. He's actually genuinely really good. Um, as well as I would okay, this might be a hot take, but I don't think Renji is I don't I don't think Renji is that good in terms of, like, if you have him, then like you're way in front of others. If you don't have him, then you're gonna suffer. I don't think that's the case. I think he's just a generally good SP unit. But you guys can let me know what you think down below. All right. I want Bankai Rose. Come on, Caleb. Bankai Rose is long overdue a character. Honestly, he's way overdue a character. Okay, so Renji, he's going to be a ranged Quincy killer, and he's going to have damage to lesser enemies at at 40%. What do you guys think about his EX skill? Because I think they robbed him of a decent EX skill. I generally think so, right? What do you guys think? Jagan says, please check my Discord. I DM bro. I messaged you and you didn't see and reply. I'm really sorry, my guy. I've just been really busy these past few days. I will certainly get back to you on the Discord. By the way, guys, if you haven't already joined the Discord, make sure to go down below and check out the Discord when we're done with the live stream. Renji's SP attacks are kind of lame. Yeah, I do agree, Corpse. Jagan says, bro, I have a question. How do I log in my account on another device? Gonna buy a new phone. Just save your account via the KLab login. Link your account, right, and then on your new device, you just log into the same information, whether it be your email or your KLab ID. And yeah, it's really simple. But yeah, guys, again, Renji is he's just an all-right character. He's just all-right. In my personal opinion, I don't think you're going to be missing anything if you don't have this unit. So we're going to move on from him. I would say, number one, if you're a Brave Battles character lover, then definitely Uryu is going to be your guy, right? Uryu and Mila Rose are definitely your two go-to people. Now, let's see over here with this guy over here. A Berserker EX skill. That in its own just raises his stocks by a lot. Because there are a lot of really powerful power units that will benefit from his soul trait. The first one I can think of is obviously the Aizen, right? The renewed 6th anniversary Aizen. He can greatly benefit from this guy's EX skill right here. And if you can just look at the other skills over here, he's got a lot of good skills that makes him really good. But mainly for me, I do think that it's just down to his EX skill being really good. In terms of Bruiser, Berserker at 30%. Just adding that 30% extra strong tech damage is really good. I'm not going to go into Rukia and Ichigo because they're obviously really good, right? They're probably the best characters in the game, right? So he's really good. Okay, let's see here. Corpse says Renji getting overglazed. I mean, I do think Renji is he's an alright character, nothing too crazy. Ash says hello, hello. Hello to you, my guy. If you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel down below. I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. Bleach Brave Souls India says Grammy over Renji. I do think that is the case, if I'm being totally honest. Thank you very much, Bleach Brave Souls India, for joining in the stream, by the way. I do greatly appreciate you joining in. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, if you haven't checked out his channel, he's a really, really fun creator over here. Do make sure to go check him out if you haven't already. Really, really good content that he's got there on the channel over here. Grammy is still in the top 5 characters in the game so far. I actually do agree that Grammy he's really, really good. He's outliving Kenpachi. I think Kenpachi has fallen off, in my opinion, right? So, yeah. I do think that Jushiro, his stocks just go up simply because of his EX skill, and that the renewed Aizen right here, he exists, right? So that is another reason, right? Jagan says Jushiro is like a copy paste of the 10th anniversary Ichigo with some changes. Exactly. All right, guys. So the next character I do wanna go over, it is going to be this little Toto. Now hear me out, guys. Hear me out. Little Toto herself is not really the most exciting character, this version of her anyway. It's crazy to think that we don't have a base or a 1,000-year blood war Little Toto in the game. We have 2 seasonals before her original version. But anyway, what I'm interested is her soul trait. She is a farmer character, and this is going to be the new generation of farming characters moving forward. So if you're a farming character, you need to have this, otherwise you're just not as good as Little Toto and Ururu, right? So if you come over to her skills, she's got really valuable skills that make her a good farming character, and overall just a good SP unit, right? So that is going to be it for Little Toto. Nothing too spectacular. She's just a good farmer. This goes for Ururu as well, right? Ururu, where is she? Ururu, there she is over there. Really, really good farming character. She marked a new age of farming characters, right? Okay, Corp says Kenpachi fell off like my grades. Wow. Then firstly, you should definitely fix that, and secondly, I do agree. He did fall off quite a bit. She's awesome. Support and good link. Yeah, I do agree. Please, Brave Souls India. I do agree. Okay, so moving on. Obviously, these 2 characters right here, the Mind Byakuya and the Power Aizen. Obviously, if you have these characters, they will help you astronomically. They can carry you a lot in their respective guild quests and limit breaker quests, and so on and so forth. And they're very good for whatchamacall, Senkaimon as well. Let's just check out. I think, yeah, Aizen is a hollow, right? He counts as a hollow, so you can actually use him in one of the most challenging, or if not scarce, part of Senkaimon, which is the hollow Senkaimon. So he's a very, I think the stocks for Aizen might just exceed Byakuya. I think if you have Aizen, then you're just like in front, right? Because Byakuya is good, right? But there are a lot of broken SP mind units in particular, aka Ichigo, right? But I mean, in terms of hollow, I mean, you can make a case for Aizen that his versatility even goes into not only Soul Reaper Senkaimon, but also the Hollow Senkaimon as well. So he has a little bit more variety. And also, of course, Guild Quest, he's very, very good. Yeah, I think we're done glazing them. Let's just move on to the next character right here. But before we do that, let's just check out the comments right here. Corpse, okay, Nate Hagers says, is Renji better than Kenpachi? This Renji right here, the new Renji is better than the Kenpachi. I do think so. I do think so. Alright, guys, the next character that I do want to go to, it is going to be this guy right here. This guy right here. Now, you might be looking at this guy and wondering, what is so special about him? Like, I mean, isn't he just a normal base strong attack damage character? I mean, he is. But there is a few things that I do want to point out with this Askin, right? But before we do that, let's just check out the comments over here. Excuse me. Okay. Alright. Are renewed Aizen and Byakuya worth it? I spent a lot for them, but no luck. I do think they are really good. I do think they're extremely good. If you have them, you're going to be set, right? If you have them, you're set. But are they worth like chasing? No, I don't think so. Even when they were live, their banner just made it like really bad to chase after them. So yeah. Jagan says, I only got Yoruichi on that banner on the 12th step. Caleb shafted me of all my orbs. Yeah, it does be like that sometimes, my guy. It does be like that. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. I do want to thank you all for 600 subscribers. Thank you very much for the support. I really do appreciate it here. Okay, Corpse says, I want Giselle in tomorrow's summons, but bro, Caleb, please don't jinx it. Yeah, I mean, she's really very good. Bleach is all about ice and flexing. Yeah. Hey, Cheeks, what is going on, my guy? Very, very nice to see you around. Okay, excuse me. Excuse me for that one. Alright, so the next character, the next most valuable character I would say, is this Askin, simply because he's a sort of a jack of all trades, sort of a really good all-rounder. If you guys know, you know that reference, the ultimate all-rounder. Comment down below if you know that reference. Only OGs will know that. But anyway, he's got a really good link with a strong attack damage link and also a recharge time link. If you come over here, he's got a status element plus on all of his attacks. Got Berserker and he's supporting the team. That's very, very good. But if you come down over here, he also farms links, right? He gets super link slot potions and as well as normal link slot potions. Very, very good. Frenzy, very, very good. Sharpshooter, hit all hidden enemies, and he's actually pretty decent in some guild quests if you don't have the meta relevant characters, right? So yeah, really, really good character overall. He will help you in your shortcomings if you don't have the other required characters. All right, so moving on, I do want to say okay, I want to give a honorable mention to this guy right here. This guy, he's very, very good. Very, very good. Let's just check the mic quickly. Cheek says he's got that Aizen 5 out of 5. I only got him like 1 out of or 2 out of 5. So that's pretty good. Ash says the tech lost Agent Ichigo. It's actually the original Bankai Ichigo, the power one. Yeah. Askin is an underdog. He's got Berserker, Frenzy plus 2, SP boost, Poison plus, double killers, and yeah. He's a very all-round good unit, that Tech Askin, the Magic Society Askin. But this guy over here, he's also really good because he's got normal attack damage at 35%, which is not the standout part. But he's got a Captain plus Killer. He's going to be a ranged Captain Killer, which is very, very good. He's got a boost move, Strong Attack 2, and he's got a debuff for Strong Attack 3, and he's got paralysis on all of his attacks. Very, very good. I think he's a really underrated character. Frenzy plus Flurry plus 2 in guild quests. He has got Diminisher, right, which makes his debuff like last longer, if I'm not mistaken. Enhancer, Booster. I mean, all the bells and whistles to make one a very good character right here. How's that Bankai Shinjimaru banner Ichigo? Okay, we'll go into it just now, my guy. We'll go into it just now. Scanning, moving on. Okay, I mean, I do want to say this Giselle is good, but I mean, I don't think, especially now with some other units, I think if you don't have her, it's okay, right? She is very good. Don't get me wrong, she's very, very good, but I do think that if you don't have her, it's not the biggest deal in the world. But let's just check her killer real quick. She's very good in Limit Breaker Quest, right? Very, very good in Limit Breaker Quest. Let's just check Soul Reaper killers in general, right? Soul Reaper killers in general. We got quite a few of them. We got Askin. We got the Nad Grammy over here. We got the Boost, the Future Society version of or he. I mean, there are a good few of them, but yeah, I do think that if you don't have her, it's not the biggest deal, but you will be setting yourself back if you don't have her. So I'll just put her down as an honorable mention, and you guys can let me know down below, how do you feel about her? Is she like a must-have unit, or is she just like a really good unit to have, but if you don't have her, it's okay? Let me know down below, what are your thoughts on that? How's that Bankai? Okay, I said we're gonna get to it really good. If only As Not had attack boost at 80%. Yeah, I will say he's good, but I mean he certainly could be better, right? He certainly could be better. Cheek says she's kind of mid, but fun to play. I do agree. Like she's not a must-have, right? Not a must-have. I didn't use this as not in Guild Quest. Hmm. Uh, definitely, Giselle is definitely a top 5 mind character. Let's just check that out. Mind character. I think she is a good character, right? Yeah, she's like, look at her. There's Ichigo, right? There's Byakuya. There's Giselle. I mean, she's good. Yeah, I do agree with you on that one. I do agree. I think like in terms of mind characters, she's very very good. Um, I'm passing. Okay, well, how do you guys feel about this Ukiura, by the way? How do you? I'll just attend to the comments and I'll just let you give you guys some time to decide. How do you guys feel about this Ukiura right here? Because I do think he's decent, but I don't know. I don't have him. I don't have him on my main, so it's hard to say for me at least. Um. Okay. All right, guys, just hold up for a second. Screensaver and thing. Uh, hold up for a second, guys. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. I just had to quickly move because my coworkers are here, so it's gonna be quite a bit noisy. But yeah, guys. Anyway, let's just see what you guys are saying over here. Um, all right. But again, guys, I do think that this Ukiura is yeah, I do think he's all right. I haven't used him because on my main I don't have him, right? I don't have him on my main. But how do you guys feel about him? Because I think he's good, but just nothing to stand out, right? So how do you guys feel about him? How do you guys feel about him? Jagan says any tips would be a great help, right? Okay. But guys, I do think that this video I think is more catered towards newer players because if you don't have these units, you can make it somewhat of a priority to get them, right? So I do think that this video is really really good. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Anyway, I can't clear limit breaker quest, but I got about just 20 stages and that's all. Multiple times tried and I got tired. Yeah, limit breaker quest. If you don't have the characters, I mean, if you don't have the right the accessories and build, and you might want to change the additional skills because usually you want to go for speed, so you might want to put in some long stride in there and such. But yeah, any tips for Jagan, guys, for limit breaker quest would be greatly appreciated. Bleach Brave Souls India says his strong attack 2 is trash. Jagan, what team are you using? Okay, love to see the help in the comments over there. Breeze Brave Souls India says, oh, okay. Nate Higger says, I've seen people say that he's good, but I don't think he's that good. Yeah, same here. Same here. Ulgura lacks poise break, and his strong attack 2 doesn't inflict status element due to being a boost and has a long cooldown. Yeah. Yeah. David says, got in late. Did you get all 3? No, I did not get all 3, but I got 2 of them. All right. So the next character I do want to go into, sorry guys, I do apologize for breaking the flow of things, but the next character I want to just mention here, especially if you are one for brave battles, then you definitely want Mila Rose. Mila Rose, no explanation needed. She's maybe now she's not the best because of Uryu, but I do think that she is arguably one of, if not the best brave battle unit in the game, if not after Uryu, right? So yeah, she's basically got all the bells and whistles to be a good brave battles character right here. Jushiro, Renji, and Mind Giselle. Uh, my goat. Oh yeah, it looks like some people really love him. Okay, Mila Rose is the second best behind Uryu. Exactly. So he's very. So Mila Rose, if you're a Brave Battles like enthusiast, if you play Brave Battles, then definitely consider getting her. Right. So if we just keep going, I mean, Sun is good, I guess, but I don't want to say she's a must-have. I don't want to say she's a must-have. She does have Flurry +3 in Guild Quest, so if you do have her, it's very very good. She's a hollow ranged hollow or melee hollow killer. Do let me know, how do you feel about this Sun right here? I do think that she's good, but is she a must-have? I'll leave it up to you guys to decide. Because on my main account, I actually don't have her, so I might be a bit salty on that one. But yeah, the next character I actually do want to go in depth into is going to be this guy. Shinji right here. Shinji is a really, really good character, especially because of his accessibility. Because if you were playing back then you would have him, right? Because you could just straight up pick him up off the free ticket, right? The photo print ticket, right? So, yeah. Do let me know, how do you feel about this Shinji right here? Excuse me. Okay. Only got 2 in 25 steps, 1 Uryu in the summons, and picked up Renji off the ticket. I mean, that's pretty decent. It's not too bad. Pretty decent. Deep YT says, hey, how are you, my guy? If you haven't already, guys, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I do greatly appreciate the support. Fogo says, hey, how are you, my guy? I do appreciate you coming by, and I do hope you enjoy the video. Again, guys, I'm just gonna go into quick synopsis of this guy. I do think he's a very good character. He's got a no affiliation killer. He's a melee no affiliation killer with dominate. Very very good stuff here. He's got Marauder, Debilitator at 7 seconds, which is a very high Debilitator count over here. If we come over here, he's got Team Party, increased damage to stats affected enemies. Really, guys, I do think that this guy is a really good, especially for his killer, since he's a no affiliation killer. I think he's a really good unit to have. Otherwise, if you don't have him, you're definitely going to be struggling in the no affiliation guild quest, right? Excuse me. Deep YT says, am I on global? Yes, I am on global. Rish, God Max Transcended Uryu 1 out of 5 Renji, and Ukitake in 25 steps. That's very good. Very good. I do hope you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys, and leave a like on the stream if you haven't already as well. Moving on over here. If you want to mention someone in this row specifically, this one, Driscoll was a fraud. This Asnot, guys, I don't know about this Asnot, guys. Excuse me, I don't know about this Asnot. How do you guys feel about this Asnot? How do you guys feel about this Asnot? Let's just check out his stats. He's got a debuff strong attack 2 over there. Frenzy +3 in Guild Quest. Diminisher. Bro, what is up with the stutter? But I do think he's good. He does look good. He does look good. A Rancor killer. Oetsu is better. Senkaimon quest. Who can I use? There is a lot. There are a lot of characters that you can use. But yeah, I could do that in another video, because it's gonna be like really long to go into, right? So let's just check out no affiliation killer, right? Let's just see how many no affiliation killers are there. Okay, there's the Apache, there's the Shinji, right? And then there's the Oetsu. So if you don't have Apache, Shinji, or Oetsu, or even this guy right here, this guy is really underrated. I really think that he's really underrated, right? Melee, no affiliation killer, follow up. He's got really good skills, so don't forget about this guy. I got really upset that I pulled him on one of the banners, and yeah, he's actually really useful for Guild Quest. So yeah, so not much to really say about this Asnot over here, I guess. But let's see what you guys think about in the comments. Excuse me. Asnot is literal garbage outside of Guild Quest. 7th anniversary Uryu did better than him in Limit Breaker Quest. You see, I don't think he's that good to call him a very valuable unit. In Guild Quest, he might be good, but if you're a one-trick pony, that can only get you so far, right? That'll only get you so far. I just want to push out characters that are overall good, where you could actually use them in different places like Limit Breaker Quest, Guild Quest, Senkaimon, and so on and so forth, right? By the way, guys, if you haven't already, guys, please make sure to go down below and leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you just joined, we're going through the most valuable characters to have in Bleach Brave Souls. These characters will greatly help you progress through the game and basically fill in those cracks in terms of those hard Guild Quest stages that you can complete, or to get further in Limit Breaker quests, right? So that is basically what we're doing right now. We're done with the summons, and yeah, we have transitioned to this side of things right here. Alright, so David says Oetsu is the best for melee and Toshiro is being replaced for ranged end of this month, right? Okay, I'm not too sure how confirmed that is, but I do think that Toshiro is kind of aging a little bit right here. Alright, so I do think I want to mention this Askin because in PvP is obviously, I think he's still really good. But I do think in terms of a normal attack damage character, he's actually quite fun to use, right? So I'll just leave you guys with this as I attend to the comments right here. Let's see. Excuse me. Oetsu got him 4 out of 5. DNA of Doom says, yo, what is going on, my guy? I'm really happy that you managed to join in the stream. Alright, guys, so Oetsu, he got, yeah, I think Oetsu is like one of the best no affiliation characters, in terms no affiliation killer characters for Guild Quest. But when it comes to this Askin over here, I do think in Brave Battles, he's very good. Askin is very good. Flurry +3 base, right? Temporary invincibility. Very good skills over here. Sharpshooter, persistence. I mean, he's got it all. Disabler, enhancer. He's got it all. I do think that this guy is very good and he's very fun to use, right? DNA of Doom says, how did the summons go? Well, I got 2 out of 5 Jushiro, and I also got 2 out of 5 Uryu, and I got like 2 True Shikai Ichigos, and I got 3 Bambieras. Yeah. That's basically it. And I went 10 steps, by the way. 10 steps. Nate Hager says, Askin or Power Renji, which one is better for Brave Battles? That's a hard one. I'm not quite sure who's better, but I do think simply over color advantage, I would give the slight edge to Askin, if I'm being totally honest. Askin, I think Askin might edge him a little bit, right? Simply because of attribute advantage. But again, I am not a Brave Battles expert. I am not one who takes Brave Battles extremely seriously. I am trying to get into the groove of things. So maybe on the 0-0 account, because I do have Mila Rose, I do have Sajin, and I do have now the brand new Uryu, we can actually go on a sort of a mini Brave Battles journey, if you will, right? So I do think that Askin might be a little bit better than Renji, simply because of color advantage. But I mean, again, I'll just leave it up to you guys. Alright, guys, so I do want to give honorable mentions to this lady right here. Senjumaru, absolutely broken. Am I wrong to say she's really good? Because, okay, Captain Killer is a really niche killer, right? But her skills, what the overall consensus was, is that she was really held back simply because she was a very Guild Quest focused character. That's what held her back. But in terms of her Guild Quest, she's very good. Very good. I remember, like, when I first got her, she made Captain Killer absolutely easy. She made me breeze through Captain Killer really easily, right? So I do want to give an honorable mention to her. If you have her, she will greatly help you in terms of the Captain Killer, right? So let's just check out Captain Killer over here, just for the sake of seeing how many Captain Killers are there. Yeah, we got quite a few of them, right? Quite a few of them. We're gonna just ignore that Gin over there. So yeah, I do think there is a lot of potential for her character over there. Um, yeah, but guys, we are gonna get to a point where we're gonna start seeing a little bit of a drop off in terms of uh, valuable characters to have, right? So yeah, just be prepared for that. Excuse me. Um, for GQ, I have Oetsu and Toshiro, and who can use as a third? You can usually use uh which guy? You can use the Asnot, right? Simply for a boost, right? This guy, you got a boost. Usually, if you don't have a good third character, you might want to use a boost character or a healing character. A really good third character to have, if we can just come down here, is this guy over here. Excuse me. We're just gonna skip a few and just come straight to this guy, because this guy is really really good in Guild Quest. I found him to be a very good third character, like sort of a filler character, right? Because he boosts the team, right, and he heals the team, right? And yeah, he's just a nat character, so he will constantly be dealing damage, constantly. And it's got Flurry +2, which isn't Flurry +3, but I mean it's still good. It's still high. So I think this guy, if you don't have a third character, I think you might want to use some sort of boost character, like or he may the speed, or he may, or the what's that one? The Heart Toshio, right? This guy, guys, I think this guy is a must-have, in my opinion. I think this guy is a must-have. Guild Quest updates it so it lets you know what killer and affiliation we'll be getting, and Toshiro is being replaced at the end of this month by a mind range no affiliation killer. So that is definitely not good news for Toshiro over there. Definitely not good news. Uryu overtook Askin in Brave Battles. If used Uryu correctly, he could solo a team itself. I'm not too sure about the soloing part, because again, I haven't tested him out. I haven't built him. I haven't done anything of the sort. But I know he's very, very good. He's actually like the best Brave Battle unit in the game, right? So I do think so. Bleach vs India though says Askin is better due to him inflicting poison plus. What do you guys think about that one? What do you guys think about that? That's interesting. I didn't really think about that. Senjumaru is very good in Guild Quest. One trick pony character. That's exactly what I was saying. She's too Guild Quest focused. That was her only drawback, right? Fogo says thank you very much. No problem, my guy. Regret. How are you, my guy? I was hoping you'd show up. I'm actually glad you're here. Very, very happy to see you. Yeah. By the way, guys, another character is this Ichigo right here. The Ichigo that came with the Senjumaru, the hard one right here. Obviously, broken character. Not gonna go too much into detail. We all know he's broken. He's cracked, right? We all know that. But the next guy I want to bring your attention to is this guy right here. Grammy, right? Christmas or Santa Society version of Grammy. I do think that this guy is a really good character to have, simply because he's got two boost moves. And he's actually generally a good character, right? He's got Flurry +2 in Guild Quest, which isn't Flurry +3, but you know, it's still okay. Enhancer, Start Barrier +15, Booster. So this guy is also Fogo, right? Fogo. This guy can actually be a good third character as well. But with the Tenjin, right? Is that his name? Tenjin, right? You will be sacrificing the heal. So I do think that the heal is more important than whatchamacallit, because you do have a lot of damage which is fixed on you having full stamina. So do let me know your opinion on that one. So yeah. David says opinion on Basby. Let's see Basby. Basby, apparently the overall consensus in the community is that he's average. I don't know what else to say. Besides, I mean, I don't have him, so I just take the overall opinion of people. And apparently he's really underwhelming. and he's average. So let's just check out his kit over here. He's got one of those domain or like those field um, areas, right, where you can inflict his burn, which is pretty cool. Weaken resistance, frenzy +3 in guild quest, debilitator in only 2 seconds. That's wow, that's not ideal there. Burning enemies, damage to them 80%, weaken. Uh, I mean, guys, I think he looks good on paper. He looks good on paper, right? But I mean, again, Basby seems a bit underwhelming simply because it does seem like he's too guild quest focused, right? So I'm not too sure. Again, I don't have him, so I don't really know the true capabilities of this character. Nate Hager says he's mid. Yeah, exactly. I also do think, if my cut dry opinion is that he's mid. That's my honest opinion. He's mid. But yeah. But I don't use him, so my opinion, take it with a grain of salt, right? Alright, so the next character we're going to be going into, we are going to be closing it a bit here. I do think that we are getting to the stage where some of the characters might not be holding up to the modern content right here. But for now, at least, she's a good farmer. That's it. Her link is Crystal and Geotrops. She's a very valuable character to have, not a must-have. She does have a mini gauge, sort of, right? Really, really good farming character. Crystal, Jules, she farms it all. Super powerling start potions as well. Flurry, Frenzy +2, but debilitator at 2 seconds. She's a really good character to have. If you have her, farming for you is going to be fun. Yeah. Bleach Brave Souls India agrees with me. He says that Isane is really, really good. And I agree. In terms of farming, she's really, really good. Really, really good. Let's see. Isana got very good skills, High Berserker, SP Boost, and Frenzy +2. Thank you. Thank you very much. That is really good. Now, another one I want to just an honorable mention. Excuse me. An honorable mention I want to do point out. It is going to be this whatchamacall. This lady right here, Retsu Onohana. Quincy Killer, damage at full stamina, 35%. I'm not too sure if she's like good, but I could have sworn like the overall consensus in the community is that she's a good guild quest character, right? If I do think that she's like one of the best guild quest characters for her respective realm of guild quest, right? She's a Quincy plus killer, right? So let's just go to Quincy. Let's see how many Quincy killers are there. Yeah, she does seem fairly recent. So okay, of course we do have the Renji, we do have the Riruka. So she is a somewhat recent character. So she is really, really good, I guess. So you could say she's a very good character to have. If we come down to over here to Basby's lane, I'm not too sure. I think Giselle is the outstanding character in this one. Outstanding character. Again, I don't know what is it with people, Caleb, and making Giselle a solo Uber killer, but apparently I think she's still really good for a guild quest, right? Frenzy +2. I think she might be a more focused on limit breaker, if I'm being totally honest. But yeah, I'll just give her an honorable mention. If you have her, she's still a very decent strong attack damage character to have, right? So do take her with a little bit of grain of salt over there. Deep YT says he's an Indian Bleach Brave Souls player, same as Bleach Brave Souls India right there. Very, very nice. If we come down here to the final sort of row, I think we can end it by this over here by the Misaki and whatchamacall, Ishin, right? We're gonna end it off there. So we're gonna just see these standout characters from here on out, and then we'll end it off by those two over there. So Renji over here is still a very good Brave Battle unit, still very, very solid. Over here, he's also a human killer, right? I think he's a Brave Battle unit, right? Yeah, he is a Brave Battle unit. Yeah, Human Killer is interesting. He was actually made to directly counter the Orihime, right? So if you're having problems with Orihime, like causing a problem for your team, then if you have this guy, definitely consider maining him, right? Trying to build him up, give him good links and all that good stuff. I do think that in terms of whatchamacall, in terms of the new content and the new Brave battles over here, I think he does really hold up. Even considering how far we've come, because there's the Mila Roses and there's the Uryus now, he's really good. This Rukia, really underwhelming in terms of Guild Quest. She's decent at Guild Quest, but apparently they butchered her. So the overall consensus is that she could have been better, but they've sadly dropped the ball with her. Now this guy, on the other hand, her brother, Byakuya, is one of my favorite units in the entire game. He is really, really good. Especially for Guild Quest, he is good. I don't care what anybody says, he is really, really good. All the skills over here, he's a ranged human killer over there. Ranged human killer. He's got a barrier on his EX move, which is really, really good. Full stamina damage. Pre-built in, he does increase his own strong attack damage by 40%. Really, really good. Frenzy plus 2. Not as high as it could have been, but it is what it is, right? Team Party, super damage to status affected enemies. 30%, really, really good. Sharpshooter, the works, basically, the works. Yeah, exactly. He's one of my favorite characters to have. Definitely, I wouldn't call him a must-have, but he's very close to being a must-have. Very, very close. Very, very close to being a must-have. Yeah. Fogo says, isn't that the new Renji? No, it's not, my guy. It is not. Nate Hager says, Heart Yuha or Mind Sajin? Which one is better for Brave battles? I do think that Byakuya, not Byakuya, Yuha might be, I don't know. I think, oh man, that's hard. Okay, why isn't this working? Okay, this is a bit worrisome right now. Looks like the signal is not, the Wi-Fi is not working properly. But anyway, I'm just gonna try ramp on over here and see how far we get. But anyway, oh, here we go. I do think that Mind Sergeant might be a bit better than the Mind Sergeant might be a bit better than Yuha, if I'm being totally honest. But I mean, that's my opinion, right? Byakuya has good skills, good kit, clean animations, truly a noble character. I couldn't agree more. Another farmer character that I do want to give an honorable mention to is going to be this guy over here. This guy over here, he's also a farming character, but he more focuses on coins, right? So coins are also kind of, they're really important, right? So he's got a coin link, soul trait. I mean, not really the best, but it is what it is. But his skills over here, coin drop plus 100%, increased crystal jewel drops also 50%. Bro, like, this is really good. This Jushiro is a really good farming. I use him all the time for my farming. Primera Espada says, how are the pulls going? I actually pulled 2 Uryus and 2 Jushiros. Out of the main characters that I got, 2 Jushiros and 2 Uryus. And yeah, I think that's a perfectly good summon, and I think I'm really, really happy with that. Honestly, Renji is kind of whatever in my opinion, but again, really, really happy with the way the summons went. By the way, guys, if you haven't already, please make sure to leave a like on the video and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. If you just joined in, we are just going over some of the most valuable characters to have in Bleach Brave Souls. So yeah, really, really good video for intermediate, beginner players, or just players that don't know which characters they should look out for when it comes to certain content, right? So we just went over the Byakuya and now the Jushiro, and I think we can just move on. We already went over these 2 guys over here, Oetsu and Tengen, right? I think that's what he's called, right? Bill Gates, Jushiro, lol. Yeah, I mean, make fun of him. Okay, make fun of him if you want, my guy. But I do think that he's a very valuable character to have. Especially for, mainly, only for farming. Only farming. He does increase your coin drops by 130%. So that's not nothing, right? That's not nothing. But yeah, certainly if you don't have him, it's whatever, right? Okay, the next character we're going to be going over, it is going to be this Shinji right here. Now, I don't know if this is a must-have unit, but he's certainly a very good unit to have. Very good unit to have. Primera Espada says, 8 steps, got 2 Uryus, 1 Jushiro, and 1 Toshiro. Not bad. I went 10 steps. 10 steps, and I got those units right there. So, really, really good. Excuse me. So, this Shinji over here, really, really good. Really good character over here. I do think that he's starting to age out a bit, right? Because there are some newer, better characters. But I think from what he has, I think he holds up really, really well. He's got really good stats over here. Freeze resistance, right? Really good. Devastation at 70%. Frenzy plus 2. Another standout one is damage to confused enemies. He will be confusing a lot of enemies, right? I do think he's a really, really fun character and a really good guild quest character to have, right? Really, really good. Excuse me. Forgo says, I did 24 steps and I got 1 Uryu, 1 Jushiro, and 3 Renjis. I think that's a win. I do think that's a win. So congratulations, and I do hope you're happy with your pulls, and I hope you're happy with your sums right there. Okay, let's see what we got here. Bleach Souls India says Shinji has 120 SP boost, which is very rare. One of the only one in the tech to have this very high SP boost. Yeah. So there you go, guys. There you have it. He's very, very good. Very, very good. Especially with when he considering how old he is, he's really, really good. Aizen Sosuke, what's up, chat, and what's up, Ricky? How are you doing, my guy? Aizen Sosuke, I was wondering when you were gonna show up to your Soul Society, my guy. But yeah, I do think that he's really, really good. Really, really good. Okay, so moving on. I don't think I probably think that everybody has this Sajin. This Toshiro is also starting to show signs of age, right? I mean, he can put in some work if you got him at least, like, I don't know, like 3 out of 5, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. Let me know how you feel about him. I do think he's good, but he's certainly showing signs of age. This Soifon as well, I do think that she's really good. She's actually one of my favorite, if not my favorite unit in the 9th anniversary. Behind Grammy, obviously, because Grammy is my favorite in the 9th anniversary celebration. But in terms of characters, I really do like this Soifon. I just wanted to give her some love. Obviously, EX move and everything like that. She got a boost move. I don't think she's a must-have. Honestly, I think the signs of age are there. But again, I do think that she's a very, very cool character. And she did pave the way for the female anniversary genre. So I think that's pretty good. I think she's really good. Not a must-have, but she's a very solid character. My phone was charging, so I'm late. Sorry. No problem, my guy. It is completely fine. Completely fine. Soifon is a waifu, says Bleach Brave Souls India. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong, my guy. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Yeah, she's not a must-have, but she's really fun character in my opinion, says Nate Hagers. I do agree. She's a very fun character to have. But now, I will say a must-have character. Now, this is no exceptions. You should have this character. No, not like you should try and get him. I actually mean you should actually have him right now. Like, you should have him right now. And it is this Ichigo right here. Now, when he did drop, K-Lab did one of the most generous things possible. You basically were guaranteed to get this guy, right? I think at step 10 or something, you could actually just guarantee to pull this guy. So I think everybody should have at least one copy of him. One copy. I do think that this character is a definite must-have. Definite must-have. So, why do I say that? Because of his link. His soul trait. Look at it. Team/party, strong attack damage, plus 20%. Now, you might look at this and be like, that's kind of mid. But it is actually a very good soul trait to have. Now, what most people, including myself, what we do is, excuse me, if we don't have a good third character in Guild Quest, you just put in a boost character in the third slot, like the Tenjin, right? If that's his name, I keep forgetting. The tech character that came out with Oetsu, Tenken or Tenjin or whatever his name is. Put this guy as a link to your third boost character, your healer, your supporter in the group. Put this character as a link, and they would do wonders, do wonders. But himself on his own, he's a very good character. He got frenzy +2, bombardment, you know, the classic stuff here. Status element pressure, spiritual pressure boost at 100%. So he's a very good, and plus he's one of the fastest characters in the game. One of, if not the fastest character in the entire game. By the way, guys, if you do happen to enjoy the video, if you are just joining in, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. I would greatly appreciate the support. Alright, guys, now we are getting to the last characters that I do want to point out here. Obviously, there are more characters than this, but I can make a separate video to more characters that are really good to have. I can make a part 2 if you guys want. Just let me know down below, or I'll just put up a community poll, and I'll ask you guys if you guys want to see a part 2 of the most valuable characters or the most must-have characters in Bleach Brave Souls, anything of the sort. But this Ishin right here, I'm not too sure how he holds up today, because again, you will hear me saying this a lot, but I don't have him. But when he did drop, he was one of the strongest characters in the entire game, simply because of one thing, and that is, okay, not one thing, but simply because of the fact that he's got Rampage at 2%, right? So Rampage, if you don't know what Rampage is, if I'm not mistaken, Rampage is every time you defeat an enemy, until you defeat 100 enemies, like your strong attacks like increase by like 50% or like 100% or something like that. I actually was meaning to make a video actually describing or like breaking down every single skill and every single status element and what they do. Basically, sort of a beginner's guide to status elements and a beginner's guide to skills, because we're getting a lot of skills these days. We're getting Flurry, we're getting Diminisher, we're getting Follow Up, we're getting Bombardment. I mean, Bombardment isn't new, but some people don't even know what Bombardment means. Now we're getting EX skills. There's a lot of skills that Marauder. Some people don't know what Marauder means. Some people don't know what Poise means. So I was meaning to make a video like that, but yeah, do let me know if you are wanting to see that sort of video, right? Bleach Brave Souls India says Rampage equals 50 kills, enemies get 100%. Yeah, exactly. Ishin is the GOAT. I need more since he's max transcended. Yeah, he's very, very good. Now, for Masaki, I don't really know how good she is. I do think that I don't think she's a must-have, and I don't think that, you know, she's anything special. She does have status element spiritual pressure boost at 120%, which is rare. But again, I don't have her, so this is maybe me being salty and like I don't acknowledge her. But I don't have her, so that's why I'm like, I don't really know how good she is. But make no mistake, don't take my word for it. I'm pretty sure if I am wrong, you guys will let me know, right? But she is a Espada killer. She doesn't have Espada Plus, which might bring her back a little bit. But I mean, again, if the damage output is there, if the numbers are there, having this plus status element or the plus killer doesn't really mean much. Masaki is pretty. That's all she is. Well, there you have it, folks. Bleach Brave Souls India just called her pretty, and that's basically it, right? So, yeah, guys, I think that's basically going to be it. I mean, again, we can go on and on and on and on and on and on, but I think it would be more fitting to make a part 2. So maybe if this live stream can get maybe 20 likes, but I see we already have 17 likes already. 17 likes, which is honestly really good. I want to thank everybody who liked the video. But I mean, I want to say that we can actually just do a part 2, maybe a 2 more characters that I want to give an honorable mention to. Where is he? This guy. again, we just went over this. If you guys want a third character, like a character to put on to your team, if you don't have another guild quest killer of some sort, this guy is a very good alternative to put as a third character. And then you can put the 9th anniversary Mugetsu Ichigo as this guy's soul trait, and he'll be really good. Because what he does is he gives the team stamina recovery, and if we come down here, he gives increased heart attribute strong attack damage, right, to captains and soul reapers, and team slash party attribute damage to status elemented plus 20%, right? So he basically links up very well with Byakuya, with the heart Byakuya, and so on and so forth. So I do think that he's a very good character to have. Yeah, let's see what Aizen Sosuke says. Masaki is fine for me. She's not bad for free play and limit breaker quest. GQ, is a problem to play with her. Yeah, so that's why, I mean, like, she's not really that like insane or anything like that. So another one I do want to go into, which goes into the realm of like third characters that you might not like, you don't have them, but you want to just fill them in guild quest, is this Orihime right here. This Orihime is a very good filler character, a very nice character just to throw in as a third character if you don't have all three characters. She is a boost character, and she adds barriers to your team. So instead of just boosting them, which increases your attack, focus, and defense by 30% or 33%, because she most likely has enhancer and booster. So her boost will be boosting attack, defense, and focus by 33%. She also adds barriers, right? So she's very useful as a third character. You can just slap her on there, put on the 9th anniversary Mugetsu Ichigo on there, and again, she'll be doing the same thing as any filler slash third character in Guild Quest. Boost your characters, give them support, and overall just support them. And in her case, give them a barrier so that they have a little bit of more longevity, right? Yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it for the honorable mentions. I mean, again, as I said, guys, we could just go on and on and on and on, but I mean, I guess we could actually just make a part 2. Maybe we can do another live stream, going into detail on like more valuable characters or like underrated characters, things like that. Like, you guys can just let me know what you guys want to see, what content you just don't see on YouTube. Like, let me know your weirdest and like most specific video ideas, and who knows, I would actually make that happen for you guys. So yeah, guys, and by the way, I do want to show you guys what I did get for the summons. I did get these characters right here. I got 2 Uryus, 2 Jushiros, and 2 true Shikai Ichigos right there, guys. Excuse me. Zoro says, I guess I'm late. Yeah, my guy. Yeah, you are. Because, yeah, I mean, we're basically done with the stream. We're on the closing end of the stream, but I do appreciate you still coming through. I really do appreciate it. Aizen Sosuke says, Orihime is really good support for GQ. I'm also using her. Exactly. Really, really good. Really, really good. She's a very good character just to throw on there, and then she'll just support, give your characters barriers and all that good stuff. Bleach Brave Souls India says, Zoro lost his way again. Okay, I see there's a bit of history over there. I don't, since I already pulled Ichigo. She's again useless for me. Okay, I mean, I guess that's fair. That's fair. I also got 3 Bambietas, by the way. Yeah. But, yeah, alright. But again, guys, I think this was overall a good place to leave it there. Again, I will put up a community poll just to ask you guys whether you guys want to see more characters to go for, or like must-have units or things like that. I will put up a community poll, and then you guys can let me know there if you want to see more content like this, guys. But then again, guys, that is going to be it for today's video. I do hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to leave a like, comment down below, and as well as subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, guys. Zoro says, how many steps did I do? I actually did 10 steps over here, as you can see. 10 steps right here. So, yeah, overall, I think I did pretty good. I did pretty good. So yeah, guys, again, that is going to be it for today's video. I do really appreciate you guys coming through, and thank you very much for 600 subscribers. I really do appreciate the support. I love every single one of you guys, and I just want to say, the only words I can just say is thank you very, very much. Yeah, guys, make sure to subscribe down below, guys, if you haven't already. And again, guys, I will see you in the next one. I think I'll see you guys actually tonight or like early tomorrow morning for the brand new Zero to Hero episode that will be coming out. So please make sure to stay tuned for that. And I will see you guys in the next one. Thank you guys all so much for joining in. And hold up. I don't have Chuchika Ichigo. Didn't pull him. Yeah, he's not OP anymore. So yeah, he's good, but not really where he used to be. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for the live stream, guys, for the 8th time. Thank you very much for joining the stream, and I will see you all in the next one. Alright, guys, goodbye. Please Brave Souls India, thank you very much for sticking around till the end. I really do appreciate the watch, guys. Make sure to go down below and check his channel out if you haven't already, guys. Thank you very much, and I will see you all again for the 8th time in the next one. See you all later. Goodbye. Wow, did I just get zesty there for a minute? Yeah, I'll just cut that out. I'll just cut that out at the end. You guys will never know. All right. Cheers, guys. Goodbye. End the live stream.